My lovers, Libra Nation and their lovers, welcome to your December 2020 astrological sign update. Now, Libra, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, you're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to look at your placements in these areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped or vice versa, or even merged. Okay, because, and it's sometimes it's very helpful to watch these readings twice, once for yourself, once for your person. Oh, let's put yourself first. Once for yourself, and then the other time for your person. Okay, because especially if you're twins, you're usually working through the same wound and just nuanced aspects of it. So it can be really helpful to keep that open mind. Okay, because remember, everybody in your life is just reflecting back to you some aspect of yourself. All right, something that needs healing and something that needs celebrating. All right, Libra, let us get into your reading. So we're gonna start off by getting a holistic view of your person, and we're gonna get a message, firstly from your person's higher self. What does their higher self want you to know right now? Sorry about that. There's a throat chakra issue going on here. Now, the music that came out for you guys was self-love and self-healing. And I really do think that that's the vibration that you guys need to be in right now. So there's that message that's coming through. And perhaps also for your person. All right, so let's see what the higher self wants to tell you. Apparently this. Can we work things out? They want to know if they can come back and make things right here. I'll pull another card because I was just there laying about. All right, so they want to know, can we work things out? Can we heal the situation? Or is there too much water under the bridge, Libra? Let me know below. Is there too much water underneath the bridge? And there's this pink candle from last night. You can probably watch my candle wax reading and probably resonate for you. All right. Then we're going to go into their shadow. We're going to ask their shadow self for a message. What shadow or shadows are they facing at this point in time? And I'm going to be using Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Shadows. This is my deck, Divine Counterparts and Separation. Let's see. Twin Flame Shadows. We're going to ask now, what are they healing right now on their Twin Flame Soulmate journey? And this is my Wounded Warriors deck. They're healing. Poverty consciousness, or there's some kind of issue maybe from growing up not so privileged, and all the things that come with that. Who had this, boy? Oh my gosh, which other reading had this? I can't think of who. I had poverty consciousness. I can't remember which one. Okay, but you could probably, I don't know which one had this one. Right now, all the things that go with, growing up underprivileged, sometimes neglect because maybe both guardians may have to work. And then, that paves the way for other things. Maybe other caregivers that have to step in may also abuse the child. And there's so many different things that go with being underprivileged and all of that, not having enough educational opportunities to expand their horizons or expand their mind, not being able to realize your goals, your potential, whatever it is. And then of course then it creates an unnatural attachment sometimes to the material world, because the exotic becomes erotic. So you don't have those privileges when you're younger. Then this becomes something that you definitely want to gain and hold on to. The idea of money turns you on. All right. So there's this that they're healing as well. Poverty consciousness, lack mentality, okay, and all the different ways. Hoarding, workaholism, okay, because you never want to go back to this space again, okay. So it's the legacies of this that they are also dealing with at this time, Libra. Let us now look at what are they experiencing right now in their twin flame soulmate journey. This is my twin experience deck. Let's see. What are they experiencing right now? And then we're going to ask for a message from their 3D self, and we're going into this deck by Angelic Revelation 144. It's the Naked Flame Healing Messages. Okay, so let us go in and see what we got. All right, so we already know that. Oh my God, every time I touch this card, I cough. There's a throat chakra issue. This person wants to talk to you. Every time I touch this card. Sorry, guys. That's crazy. Oh, they're going through dark night. All right, so they're in a low vibration right now because they're going through a void. Okay, and you know, we go through voids at so many different times in our lives, and they're necessary because, you know, just like, you know, how the uterus is dark, but, you know, it's where something grows and develops. It's exactly what the void periods are about. It's a dark place, but when we come out of it, we're birthed anew, right? So it looks like this person going through this dark night of the soul, but this is essential for their ascension process. Okay, they got to go to the pits of hell, in the darkest regions, oh my gosh, of themselves, to find their true self, to find their truth, huh? But they want to work things out with you, whatever happened. They want you to listen to them and really understand where they're coming from. Oh my God, and why they're doing the things that they do. Let me just take a sip of water, guys. That's just crazy. How nuts is that? All right, so we have what shadow are they facing? All right, we have secondary. All right, so this is about being treated less than you deserve, being treated as not a priority in someone's life, putting yourself last. this is definitely a true chakra issue. Putting yourself last, being treated as a second-class citizen. You're on the back burner of somebody's life and accepting it. Okay, so it is a self-esteem issue. This person has self-worth issues here. And it comes from them not being their authentic self. Maybe they've always been treated as secondary. Maybe from, you know, childhood. Maybe the parents might have been workaholics or whatever was happening here. This person was not given priority. And they're accustomed to that. They're accustomed to be treated like shit. So this is a shadow that they are facing right now. To pull themselves out of that and recognize that their own healing and their own self-worth is more important than any other issue somebody else might be going through. So we have someone who might be a bit of a rescuer as well. Okay, they might look for people who have even more toxic issues than they do, in order to lose themselves in this person so that they don't face their own pain, so that they can make their pain secondary. They can put their focus onto the other person and forget their own pain. So it's one of those with broken bird syndrome. Okay. You might be vibrating in that too. Also, you like that idea of being a rescuer. There's something about that might stroke your ego, Libra. Okay. But this person, it's a serious self-worth issue. Okay. Let's see what they're facing right now. Now we have Taurus energy. All right, so that's me. Now Taurus energy. I'm a Taurus. I could talk. I'm bad talking Taurus. I'm saying the truth. We're stubborn people, and we don't like change. Okay, we are a fixed sign. We don't like change. Okay, so some stubborn energy coming through for this person. But Taurus can also be very connected. It is positive aspects. You're well connected to the material world, but as this negative aspect, we can be very obsessed with the material world and very indulgent with all the comforts and all the decadence. Okay, so there is this as well. So we're going to see if this person is in the positive or negative aspect of Taurus, but Taurus is also about stability. Taurus is also the Hierophant. Okay, so this person could be learning a hard spiritual lesson right now. So I have to clarify this to see what's going on with this Taurus card. What do their 3D self want you to know? What you see on social media is an illusion of a happy life. I'm just settling, and most of the time I'm absolutely fucking miserable. So it looks like this person here, they might be one of those, they like the selfies and all of that. They're posting pics about them and their partner, perhaps torturing your ass. But they're letting you know their 3D self. This is not even their 5D self. Their 3D self is letting you know that they're as miserable as they come, and they're not nowhere as happy as they portray themselves. So let's get deep into this and see what's going on. Okay. All right. Let's go with, can we work things out? All right. So it looks like you and this person, you might have had a tiff. You guys are apart right now. They want to know if they can make a comeback. Can they make a comeback? Okay, but they ain't got shit to offer. Look, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They ain't got nothing to offer. All right. They overthinking things. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. They're unstable. Okay, but they want to apologize. There's someone who wants to apologize here, at least. They may not be able to have a stable offer for you, but they want to apologize. Okay, they want to make things right. But they're going through that dark night of the soul, though. Okay. Yep. For some of them, they're numbing. They might even be with a third party, but they're numbing. They're not happy. They're portraying this happiness, but they're not happy. They want to move on from this third party. And it looks like they want some kind of reconciliation with you, but they ain't saying shit about it right now. They're not coming forward unless they know they're going to get a warm welcome. And they're not sure about that. All right. What's the shadow that they're battling? All right. We have secondary. What's that about? Yeah, you see this person, very defensive, very closed off. Okay, their emotions are secondary to everything else that's happening in their life because they just don't want to deal with that shit. Oh my God. They also don't want people to know who they truly are inside. Okay, so they push their real self behind this barrier here. Okay, they're trying to forget their pain. I think they're trying to drown themselves in work and trying to make their pain secondary, and they're trying to put their pain on the back burner. Okay, they don't want to look deep within self at all. Let's see, poverty. Whoa, that flew out. Yeah, you see that childhood was fucked up. And in that childhood, they learned not to trust people, not to trust their intuition, whatever happened here. Okay, in this poverty, they learned not to trust people. People are not to be trusted. Okay, but they need to get themselves back into balance because it's affecting their relationship with you, Libra. Okay. They want justice. Something was done to them. They had some kind of narcissistic energy in their life. Who may have been very verbally abusive, I'm getting. Okay, so there's this grudge that they've been toting around for the longest while. Yeah, it's narcissistic family members. There mightn't have been in particular a masculine energy, no, not necessarily in a male body, a masculine energy that was incredibly cutting and verbally abusive. Now we have Taurus coming through here. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And this is indulgence. For some of them, this is addictions. For some of them, it's a sex addiction. Okay, because when Taurus is unbalanced in the sacral chakra, there's a sex addiction there. Okay, but it's about indulgence. It's about indulgence. Okay, decadence, right? But this is a lesson that they're learning. They're also learning how to stand in their power, not give their power away to people, to things, to addictions. All right, this is the lesson that they're learning right now. They're learning to release some kind of messed up childhood that's been keeping them from expressing their truth. Some of you guys dealing with a Taurus or with a Pisces. They're settling. They're living in an illusion. They're living, as my brother says, they're living in character. Living in character, all right? Deep cover. We have Judgment in reverse. Yeah, that judgment was off. Okay, they don't want to wake up. They want to stay asleep. But this love here that you guys had, they can't unsee what they have seen. And this is pushing them to release a third party, it looks like. Okay, because they have gotten the higher perspective. Right, so we have Scorpio here. 2 times the Pisces. All right, so let's have a look at their heart space, head space energy for with regard to, let's have a look. I'm going to be using the Arcanum Tarot, and this was a Christmas gift from Sandra C. She also gave us the Legacy of the Divine Tarot that I've been using for the other signs, but for you and Scorpio, I'm using this Arcanum. So let's have a look. Underneath the deck, 2 of Cups in reverse. So they could be going through a breakup, or they might be really being hit hard by the fact that you guys may have separated. But this had to happen so that they could recognize and they could face the feelings that they had for you. All right, I think this person was trying to ignore it. Okay, might have been playing mind games with you, but that's just because they were conflicted inside, and they weren't investing in this relationship. They weren't grounding it. All right, so when they think about you and they think about this connection, Libra, where is their head at? 8 of Pentacles, beautiful. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Fool in reverse. Aries energy. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And when we have the 5 of Wands. All right, so it looks like in this dark night, they've gotten a lot of clarity. Okay, this is someone who wants to work on your partnership. They want to make the effort, but inside they're still conflicted. And the reason why they are conflicted is because of their fucked up childhood. Okay, we have that Fool in reverse. Now they're also feeling foolish because of their actions in the past, but it all stems from their childhood wounding and them not being able to trust. Okay, this is somebody with serious trust issues. All right, whatever happened here in childhood, they learned not to trust. Nobody is to be trusted. Now, the other barrier that they have is that there are other people involved. Now, it could be family members. They're concerned about family members, what family members may think. But there might also be a karmic partner here. There might be somebody here. A power struggle. I see two masculine energies. So there's a power struggle here as well. Maybe both of you guys are in masculine energy, and every time you guys come together, there's this struggle for dominance. But power struggles come from fear, where each one wants dominance over the other because they're afraid. All right. So it looks like there's some kind of power struggle, but there's also a tug of war. A war that's going on internally in this person. And again, it goes back to their childhood. Whatever happened here, I'm not sure what happened. Let's pull a card and let's see what happened. Okay. So we have Two of Swords in reverse. Now they're getting clarity on their childhood, okay? And this is what's allowing them to move on. But I'm getting that they were stuck there for a long time. For some of them, they might have been depressed, but they're facing these fears, facing these childhood emotions, facing that wounding, and that's what's allowing them to want to come forward. But there's this battle that rages inside. There's this big battle, okay? Let's see the heart space. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Aquarius energy. We have the Ten of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo. And we have the Page of Wands. Okay. A lot of the immature energy that's coming out here. Now, I see this person. They got this solid offer they want to give you. They want to come in, ride in their horse, save you, right? There's Ace of Pentacles that they're holding. And look where he's holding it, right in front of his heart. He's protecting his breast completely because this person is afraid of being hurt. Whatever happened here, this person's so afraid. They want to come in with all fire and give you a fiery message and be passionate about their love. But they ain't saying shit. They ain't saying shit. They're not saying anything. They're just so afraid of being hurt. They want to close off a cycle, you know, a cycle that's been burdensome to you guys. They want to release the baggage of their past, but every time they think about delivering this message, they're like, nah, fuck nah. I can't do it. I can't do it. Why can't they do it? Let's pull a card. All right, they're not following their heart. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. They need healing. This person still has a lot of healing to go. They need healing. Right, so this person's still healing. They're only now facing the issues from their childhood. Okay? So as much as they want to come in, and they are coming in, they're taking their dead time. I mean, there's a Knight of Pentacles. You know, that's 1 today, 2 tomorrow. Right? So they're taking their dead time, but they are going to come in. But there's a lot of baggage from the past that this person needs to process in order to open up their heart to you and to love you. Or rather, not to love you, because I do think that they love you, but to show you. That's a different thing. It's one thing, you know, to love someone, but to show you, because love is not just a noun. Love is also a verb. This person knows the noun, but they don't know the verb, how to show up in a loving manner. They don't know it because they were never taught. So that poverty consciousness could be emotional poverty. Okay, they were never shown, so they just don't know how to show up. How does love look like? Right, in the 3D, how does it look like? I'm not too sure. All right, so how are you blocking the connection, Libra? Now, I used to ask what's blocking this connection, but I'm not asking that anymore. We're going to focus on our circle of control. Libra, how are you blocking the connection? And I hear you already. I'm not blocking the connection. Well, we're going to see. All right, so we have Justice. Spirit saying you need to get yourself into balance. Okay? You need to get yourself into balance. There's something that's out of balance with you at this time. You need to get yourself into balance. There's also, for some of you guys, some kind of karma that you are still transmuting. Let's pull a card on that. Yeah, and another card of balance. Right, and another card of karma also. So for some of you, there's still a karmic lesson here. What is it about? And for some of you, it's depression. We have depression there. That's for some. What else? Some of you, your relationship with the material world needs to be balanced. And Libra and Taurus, you know, the empresses, that can happen. Okay, we like the finer things in life, but sometimes we can go overboard. What else needs to go back into balance? Now we have a Three of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be a financial issue here, or work, an issue in work that's teaching you some kind of particular lesson. Okay, so there's something in your career that's also teaching you a lesson. Something in your career is also karmic at this time that you need to bring balance to. How are you blocking this connection, Libra? Just check my time. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this connection is being blocked so that you can step fully into self-love and self-healing, which is exactly the meditation that came out. Now, there's also a message here about hyper-independence. Okay, so you have to make a way for this connection to come in by releasing some of the defensiveness that you have. Yes, we know you're independent, you love yourself and all of that, but I'm sensing for some of you guys, you're on that extreme end of the spectrum where you're not creating a space for someone to give love. Okay, you're not in that receptive mode. Okay, how are you blocking this connection? Some of you guys are giving your power away to people, to things, not making a decision, not taking control of your life. Others of you want to control the situation and not going with the flow of the universe. And then Six of Cups. This is also a card of karma, but it's also an issue from childhood that's coming up for you too. What is that issue? Let's see what it is. Yeah, look, the fucked up childhood coming up for you too. So there's a childhood issue here that does not allow you to trust your intuition, nor allow you to completely trust people also. All right, so that's what I was saying about watching these readings twice, because it looks like you and your person mirroring each other in terms of the wound that's being processed. All right, so based on the energies we are seeing here, what can we expect will be this person's actions towards you within a month's time? We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Seven of Wands. All right, so what's going to happen? I see this person starting off as not doing shit, not speaking, still doing some healing here, but not moving on. There's some situation in their life that Spirit is asking them to move on from, and they're holding on to it for their life. But then I see the intervention of fate, and then this person stands in their power and starts fighting for themselves, not putting themselves last, for themselves, and starts fighting for this connection. Okay, what do you need to be doing besides getting yourself into balance? Okay, what do you need to be doing? What is the advice for you? Well, it looks like you're processing some stuff also. Okay, we have loss. This is grief, sadness, and resurrection. All right, so let's see what's going on. So you might be mourning the loss of this connection, but Spirit is saying it's going to come back. It's going to be resurrected. Right, there's going to be a chance for a rebirth. What card number is this? 20. So that's 2. That's about our intimate connections. Let's see. 20, loss. This card, I said this sad. This card signifies a loss or disappointment of some, my God, what's the S's? My God, of some kind. Perhaps a hope or a dream that you had not seems destined to fail. Or perhaps someone you love moves away, or a partnership seems likely to end. Yet this card also signifies resurrection, which means that a perceived loss will either not eventuate, or what you will lose will be returned to you in a new way or form. Gaia, the Mother Earth, oversees this whole event. Feel her loving guidance this very moment. She is here for you and will never leave you. For Gaia and you are one eternally. The wheels of life keep turning. Life is never still. Yet every transformation turns a wheel closer to the starting point. And once this point is reached, a new cycle begins and the journey continues. So Spirit is saying this is not an end. Okay, this is just a cycle continuing. It's going to come back around. There's no end without a new beginning. So the affirmation here is, nothing is missing. Things simply change form. My life is forever transforming to an even greater love. The earth and I are one. I am forever protected and guided by love. Spiritually, there's neither beginning nor end. Okay? So that is your message, Libra. I really hope that it resonated with you. I thank you so much for listening. I'm grateful for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. They all help the channel grow. Take care. Bye. Love you guys.